You can say anything about me. I really don't care. You guys can hate me all you want, but I don't hate any of you. The situation that happened back then, I want to put behind everything.
You want to move on from it.
I want to move on from it. Yes. I'm just gonna ask this.
Lewis, I'm
It would
assuming
be
you're talking to
nice
Ultra?
if the
Lewis,
video.
Ultra?
He said he wants to talk to you too.
Yeah.
You're forgetting I have him blocked. He's
Yeah,
better give me a
I
hard
figured.
reason why not.
I
should rather
figured.
than
I
you.
figured. Hold on.
You should know that if I blocked him, you should not. She should know I have immediately muted. You should know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna fudge and unmute him. No, I'm not gonna hear this person who literally calls me the traitor. Yeah, no.
I didn't just call him the traitor.
The
I
thing
called
is,
Lunar the traitor.
Ultra. The thing is,
I'm not
Ultra.
going to trust you. No.
You do know, yeah, we're still upset at you for what you've done. You
What
still
the-
blame Pat for your mistakes.
Oh,
Yet you
boss, I
still
know
trying
you're
to go
hot.
on with
Yeah,
this whole
it's
thing,
like,
but
hey,
I understand you that you want to move on, and
Well,
we also
Yes,
want to move
I-
on as well
okay.
because we want to go behind this.
Lewis, I completely understand that you guys are upset. I really do. I don't just blame Pat. I don't just blame Lunar. I also blame myself because me personally, I can't really word things straight only because I grew up in a place where like the way we talk is like, I don't know how to explain it, but like when I speak most of the time, people get me confused for a black guy. I'm not being racist, not at all. I grew up around black people and stuff like that. So
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, look, guess who's here? Oh, look.
Ultra.
Hey.
Well, surprising. This is the first time I actually met him.
Yeah.
Aubrey.
yeah,
Huh?
And we all
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we all.
Luca,
Oh, by the way,
your
by the
drawing.
way,
Yeah, I just
Ascend.
started work on that.
Ascend. By the way,
Lewis.
By the way, just let you know this. Ultra and Aubrey,
Lupa.
they're exes. They dated before.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Continue.
that.
Continue. You were saying.
Lewis,
I don't
Lewis,
care.
Can,
No,
can we
I
go
don't-
to group call too? Can we go to group call too? I want everyone to know that I am sorry. I'm not gonna say in this Discord. I'm not going to try and play pity or whatever. That's not something I do. What I do is my business and stuff like that. Back then, I didn't word anything correctly because of the way I was taught how to speak while growing up and stuff like that. My school didn't really teach me how to speak. It kind of just taught me the same exact thing because one, I hung around black people, not racist. Two, my school was not like, it was a ghetto school and stuff like that. I want everyone to know I'm sorry. I want people to forgive me at least to something. I don't want everyone to keep hating me and thinking I'm this bad guy or anything like that, because I'm not. I'm a more humble person now. Dude, I'm getting married in like a year. I'm not trying to have anybody hate me or anything right now.
The thing is, do you really expect us to forgive you or the others to forgive you? Like I said, we all still hate you because of what you did, yet we can't forget that.
You might not be able to forget it, but could you possibly try and forgive me? Lewis, I didn't call you childish. I didn't word it correctly, but I was calling Boss and Pat childish. I was originally going to talk Pat
The thing
about
is,
it.
we confirm why you called him childish. Not because he kept shutting him up. We just kept calling him childish just because his stuff was family friendly.
No, I wasn't calling him childish because it was family friendly.
We even
That's
searched
not-
up the term and on why.
No, there's multiple terms of childish. I called him childish based off the way he acted and stuff like that. Like, if he was better than someone, like, no,
It's just the acts you don't see.
He does have a point though.
The thing is, the acts you see are childish, but the actual acts that you don't see, it's not Pat at all. Because he's not mean, he's not toxic, he's kind.
no, if he's not
That's go to 100%.
The thing is, you don't see it back then because you want to believe.
My cousin is kind. He's the most kind person anyone would probably meet. He's kind, not just because of his sickness or anything. He's kind because of his heart. My cousin has a terminal illness that can't be cured. There's no cure for it, and there's a possible chance, well, he might die within the next like 10, 20 years. I know kind. Trust me, I do. I called Pat childish based off the way he was acting, not based off of him being kind, being family friendly, being any of that. The little acts he was doing of like calling someone like, I don't exactly remember what he called them. It wasn't mean or anything. I know that, but like the way he said everything and the way he acted when he was like better than someone, that's what I found kind of childish. Anything else on him? No. And I was gonna talk to him about this. I even messaged him about me and him calling.
That time when you sent the request on Fortnite was unexpected.
Yes, I was trying to talk to him about you and everything. I lashed out because I was so mad about you making the video. I don't care if, like, I didn't care that it was 3 months ago.
But you should have known that it was your fault.
No, not really, because I told Lunar not to tell anyone because I didn't want to hurt anyone. And I was going to talk to Pat about this.
The thing is, we never kept a secret, but you did.
I didn't keep a secret. Well, I only kept a secret. Well, kept this secret because I was going to talk to Pat about it alone. Boss doesn't really care, and I know that.
Yeah, well,
Pat does,
also
and I was
fit.
going to talk to him about it personally. But Lunar screenshotted everything and showed you guys. He showed you guys the text and stuff like that. The text don't show anything really. All they show is the way I texted, the way I guess spoke or whatever to Lunar. That's the way I speak to Lunar because that's how he comprehends things. Lunar's brain does not work like ours really. I have to say it in like a specific way for him to understand as well. Everything would have went smoothly if he did not screenshot anything and send it to Pat.
That would still mean you're keeping a secret from us, though.
Yes, but not to hurt anyone.
The thing is, even if you told Pat, it would be the same thing, wouldn't it? Consequences would start another
it
drama
wouldn't
scene.
be. It wouldn't be the same thing because if I talked to Pat about it, he would also explain to me, explain to everyone like what we talked about and stuff like that. If I would have just been able to talk to Pat himself, none of this would have happened, and I know that for a fact.
Ultra actually has a point there too.
If I was just able to talk to him, he would be able to explain it much better that me and him had a civil talk and we fixed the entire issue. I wanted to do that in the first place. I didn't want any of this to happen. Yes, I talked crap on you guys, but you can't blame me because you guys talk crap on me.
We can't.
You can't. You really can't, though.
The thing is, when you talk crap about us, and we have done it to you because you have done it to Unknown, along with me because you said I look like Humpty Dumpty when I show my face. Still the same thing as he called everybody childish.
I didn't call everyone childish. I called Pat and Boss childish.
They don't want to believe it.
I'm trying to fix this, and you're really not helping. There is fixing, actually.
We're all trying to move on from this.
The only way to move on from this and actually forget about it is if the person, or like the person that got blamed or whatever for everything, fixes it.
What's there to fix?
There's a lot to be fixed here. Literally there is. And if you can't see it, then you just have a cold heart. What I want to fix is, I don't want to be friends with any of you. I don't mean that in a mean way. I want to fix, like, just how everything happened. I want Pat to understand how I wanted everything to happen. I want him to know the perspective of how I wanted everything to happen before Lunar kind of went set up. Lunar even agreed that he messed it up.
Yep.
The way it was supposed to go, I was gonna talk to Lunar about it. Then I already had messaged Pat. Then I was going to talk to Pat about it. Then Pat could have explained everything much better. So could one of you go into group call 1, get Pat, and bring him in here, please?
Okay, will do, buddy.
That's gotta be impossible, though.
No, it won't. I have a very specific way of having people to come to the other stuff.
This is gonna be a nightmare, especially because Lunar's doing it. But Lewis, I was never calling you childish. I worded everything in that text because Lunar, he can't comprehend just regular, like, ways you text and stuff like that. You have sometimes, all the time, you have to say it in a specific way. I've known Lunar for about 7 years. Okay, Pat.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, Pat, the way I wanted everything to go back then was I wanted to talk
Is he
to
talking?
Lunar.
Because you know I have him blocked. And
Oh my God.
Yes, he is. Can you unblock him?
Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna mute only if Lunar and Lewis, if you guys get involved, I'm not.
Nah, I'm
because I've actually been
I want to
serious.
talk
now.
to you and Lewis, so that's what I...
Unmuting. Let me block him and unmute him. So let me do this. He is unblocked. What the heck do you want?
Okay. The way I wanted everything to go back then, I wanted to talk to Lunar. I wanted to talk to Lunar, then I wanted to talk to you. I worded the stuff I did, the way I did in the text, because Lunar doesn't really comprehend stuff correctly. I have to, all the time, I have to text stuff differently for him to understand. But he went and screenshotted everything and made it seem like I was a bad guy or anything. I wanted to talk to Lunar, then talk to you. I wanted to be civil about it, talking to you personally. Then you could, if you wanted to, you could explain to Bob law and others of what I was trying to say. I didn't want any of this to happen. I was originally gonna go through with the lawsuit on Lewis, but I didn't.
Okay, yes. You're just basically saying what your comments said on this.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.
I didn't want any of this to happen this way. I literally wanted to be civil about it. I wanted to be an actual good guy. I didn't want to look like a bad guy. I wanted to talk to you as a friend back then. I didn't want any of this to happen.
I can tell. It's not easily good to let someone easily slide. I cannot let that slide. Like, literally, you just
Yeah,
keep
I
the
know.
secrets right behind my back. Literally, feel like I've actually been backstabbed. Literally did nothing to you. And besides, if you were actually thinking about talking civil, let me just say this. I fully gave you a full essay of what I think you should have done. I was legit serious with you. You didn't care about anything about reading that. And I even said in one of those paragraphs that what you should have done and literally actually been a civil talk. You did not do that. You didn't listen to any of that message. No, you did not do that. That instantly denied my trust. What am I supposed to do against that? I was serious on you on that full essay message. You didn't care about any reading in that, and you just gave me the full thing. I'm not an angel. I'm a flippin' bitch, and I'm not even your friend. No, you could literally deny that to me. You broke my heart, everything. A guy who literally did nothing to you, the one who started this whole friendship thing, and now one person who is going to start immediately just bring me all down. You really want to think I'll let that slide? Yeah, thank the Lord. Yeah, think again. Think fudging again. Think again. That's never gonna fudge again.
You just repeated yourself 3 times, you know
I was
that,
gonna
right?
make a video too, but no. I had second thoughts. I didn't want to. I could have made a video too. No. I don't care. That's all I have to say. Then fine. Okay, meeting. I'm blocking back to Ultra. And now I hear only Lunar and Lewis. Is that all to be here for?
I'm gonna go back to your call.
Okay, then bye then.
Lewis,
See? It's just like what we told you.